Hey guys, happy Tuesday. So I'm recording this on Monday, like I said in yesterday's video. So you guys see this dress a couple times this week. Sorry guys, just, when I've got ideas, I gotta film them, and I'm not gonna dirty up clothes just to film different days' videos. I don't have that kind of cashola to have that much clothes. So, which is fine. Like, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not gonna pretend to be something I'm not. So anyhow, today I want to talk about what happened on Monday. So most of you know, if you're new, you may not know, I have PTSD, complicated post-traumatic stress. I am very much, anyone who knows me knows if you're gonna come to my house, call first, because if you just show up, it's not gonna end up well. I don't do well with unexpected visitors. I don't do well with strangers I don't know coming to my house. There's a whole lot of stuff I don't do well with. As far as my home and my safe zones, my home is my safe zone. Like, that's my safe place. Well, what happened was this morning, I was watching TV and I had my blinds open, and because my husband tiled the back room, I have to park out in front of the house, because I can't use the back room to get to the vehicle being in the back. So rather than walking all the way around the house, I'm just walking out to the driveway. If you knew what my house was laid out like, you'd understand why that's actually a lot. I'm still a fat girl. I'm still getting used to walking long distances. And right now, because of the changing weather, my allergies are kicking up really bad. And the last thing I need to do is walk a mile outside. That's what it feels like. It's not really a mile, but it feels like it to my fat body. Now, I will say, had this been 6 months ago even, probably couldn't have done it. I probably would have been very much in a position where I would have had to tell my son to get a taxi, told my husband to drive himself to work. Like, it would have just been that way. But anyhow, so I was just, and you know how sometimes you like notice something move out of the corner of your eye? Well, I mean, I'm used to cars just kind of flying by and I don't really pay attention to them. But I noticed this car going very, very slowly past my house. All it had in it was one guy. Since a lot of my PTSD is related to men, I don't trust men very much. And so I kind of noticed the person going by, and it kind of looked like he was looking at my house. And keep in mind, our house is not up for sale right now. Like, we have a realtor that we're talking to. Like, we haven't been reaching out to nobody. Like, there ain't nothing going on where anyone should be staring at my house. Like, once we list the house for sale, I will definitely be closing blinds. Because I know people will be driving by to take a look at the house. And I don't want to get triggered. So then I noticed the same vehicle come by, again, really slowly in front of my house. But he kept going. And then a little while later, he came back by again, really slowly in front of my house. This is like all over maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Maybe it was less than that. It just felt like forever. I don't know, honestly. And so then he went back by again, really slowly again. And then he came back down again slowly, stopped in the road, and then turned into my driveway. Now, y'all, Alabama's an open carry state. I do. I am not afraid to. Yes, I have PTSD, but it doesn't affect me like that. I'm not just going to go like nutty and like just randomly do something. So I keep one nearby. I won't say where or how or what. There is one easy access if I should ever need it in case of emergency. And I literally was like, okay, make sure it's there, make sure everything's good, make sure I know where the other part of it is, because obviously we don't keep stuff together in our house for obviously safety reasons. And so I sat there and just stared. When he came by the second time, I kind of tilted my blinds so I could see out, people can't see in, kind of thing. And then, he kept coming by. So I was sitting there staring at him, looking for somebody to get out of the vehicle. So I'm just staring, waiting for somebody to get out the vehicle. Nobody got out the vehicle. And I just sat there. He sat in my driveway for a solid 3 or 4 minutes. And nobody got out. And then he backed out. Well, here's the problem. When you have PTSD like I do, your brain goes into this fight or flight mode that is so messed up. And you rationally you're telling yourself, you're making stuff up. This isn't true. You need to calm down. Like that Taylor Swift song, you know, you need to calm down. Like literally, that's what my brain is telling myself. Like, stop, stop, stop. You're going nuts. Chill the heck out. Stop. Like, that's what's going on in my head when all this happens. But my brain, the other part of my brain is just like, nope. It's like having a child high on sugar running around a mall. Like, that is what my head feels like when I have one of these episodes. I cannot grab it. It may as well be covered in oil. Like, I cannot grab it. I cannot calm it down. Cannot slow it down. I just have to let it run until it wears itself out. And this doesn't happen real frequently. And honestly, people don't usually drive in my driveway either. So unless I know they're coming. So it's like one of those things where I'm just like, well, it's whatever. And so I was just like, you know what? Okay, he's left. I'm going to lock my house down like Fort Knox, and ain't nobody getting in here. And until I have to get my son, I'm not walking out that door. And when I do, I'm going to make sure that I have something protective with me. Obviously not anything dangerous. But, you know, at least something that if I have to hit somebody, like, there's going to be something heavy in my purse. Let's just put it that way. Because if I have to hit somebody with my purse, it's going to hurt them. But that's the plan. Use my purse as a weapon. So I, like, literally went and found something pretty heavy, put it at the bottom of my purse. I'm like, okay, when I leave, that's going to my purse. Like, back who I was years ago compared to now, totally different. Because now, once I calm down much faster, I find a place to kind of center myself. And I'm able to kind of pull it together really quickly. Comparative. I mean, I may have had a kind of an episode for like 5 minutes, and I'm still a bit, like, jumpy. So, like, if right now, while I'm talking to you, someone knocks on the door, I'm probably going to jump out of my skin. And I'm probably going to stop recording. I'm probably going to go lock myself into a bathroom and just stay there. And if they continue to knock or be loud or whatever, I'm calling 911. Like, that's where that's going to go. But I have a plan for it. So, even though I might get startled and I might still have a little bit of an episode, I'm not going to do what I used to do, which was like complete meltdown, done for days, like done. Like that's how I used to be. And I have come so far, because the old me would have never, ever made it. Not even a little bit. So I'm proud of where I've come because I've come so far. But at the same token, I'm also like, there's a part of me that just wishes I could be like everybody else and just be like, who's in my yard? You know, like, I just wish I was that person some days. And then other days I'm just like, well, I'm just not that person. I have to be okay with it. And so, you know, it's learning to deal with things and learning to get through things and learning to handle things and have backup plans and have, you know, what I'm going to do if, and have those plans in place, which I do for the most part. Like I said, if somebody's knocking on my door that I don't know, I go in the bathroom, I lock the door because I've already got my other doors locked. There's 2 doors locked between me and them. And then I have 2 more doors inside my house that will be locked between me and them. And I'm okay with, I like it that way. So yeah, like that's just the way it is for me. I do have a plan in place. But for people who have PTSD, I think the biggest thing, if you are someone with PTSD, is make sure you have backup plans on backup plans. So that if A goes wrong, you have B. If B goes wrong, you have C, because it helps me. It may not help you. I'm just saying for me it works. It helps me to feel like I have control over any situation to where I don't have the meltdowns I used to have, because I used to have a lot of them. And overall, I just, you know, it's just like that. But I also, for people who know someone with PTSD, care about someone with PTSD, or may end up caring about or knowing someone with PTSD, just understand that even though what we might be thinking is really outlandish, telling us it's not going to happen, or telling us that it's not true, or telling us that it's fine, don't worry about it, like, those are really not things to do that will help us. Because we rationally in our head do know this isn't real, this is what you're thinking isn't true, this isn't going to happen, you're going to a place you don't need to go to. Like, we know this. But at the same time, you know, our brain is, like I said, that oily child on sugar high running around the mall. And we're trying like crazy to, you know, tackle the kid and get him on the floor and get him to stop running. But at the same token, someone else telling us that what we're thinking is crazy actually can very much so make it worse. Because then we start thinking, what if we really are crazy? You know, and stuff like that starts popping in our head. It doesn't for me anymore because I've really gotten to this really good place through counseling where I understand I'm not crazy. My body is trying to protect myself from something bad happening because in the past, it hasn't protected me like it should have. I haven't had the strategies in place to protect myself. And so my body is always in a mode of being prepared to have to react, even over stuff that really isn't reactionable. And it's just so my body's compensated for the stuff that's happened. And it may never go away. It probably won't ever go away. But I can learn to mitigate it. And that's what I'm doing and what I have been doing with my counseling for years now. I've had bad counselors. I've had great counselors. My bad counselors sucked bad. And my great counselors were great and have taught me a lot. And I'm thankful for those counselors. I have one here that's amazing. I can call him and be like, I'm having a day. Do you have any openings? And he will find an opening, even if it means he stays late. Like, he's amazing. So yeah, I just, you know, I kind of wanted to address what happened because I don't talk about that part of my life a lot. Because honestly, I don't leave my house a lot. But that's just because life, you know, like, it's really weird because it's kind of like, I remember when I was younger, I was always on the go, always doing something. Sorry, I just hit my table. And now I'm just happy sitting at home watching a movie. Like, I don't have to, I can't go to movie theaters because I'm allergic to popcorn. But, you know, I used to go different places, you know, like go bowling, go here, go there. And I've just found that all of that stuff just takes up so much time. And maybe it's because here we don't really have quote unquote friends that we hang out with. So, you know, we don't get invited to go places. Or like next Saturday, I have to go to my husband's Christmas party. We go every year. We try to win stuff. We never win anything. It's okay. We're fine with that. But, you know, it's, you know, we go and we have dinner. It's always a good dinner. And we kind of wait till they do the drawings and then we leave. We don't bowl. Me and my back is still, even though I've lost a bunch of weight, my back is still not able to bowl. And they have karaoke. And I would do karaoke, but I really haven't done karaoke since I completely stopped drinking. And I was never an alcoholic. I'm going to stress that. I was always someone who needed a drink to get me ready to sing. Like, that was just, and not once I knew the people I was singing in front of, but a very first time singing with a new DJ, new people watching me, all of that kind of stuff. I get very anxious and I definitely don't sing well. And so I don't do a lot of singing. And I mean, part of me was like, you know, maybe I should just do it this year. And then the other part of me was like, no, I really don't want to. Like, it's just not something, I don't need to, you know. Maybe we'd have fun if we stayed and visited people longer. I don't know. But like, nobody has work, knows we're leaving yet. And it might come up and I don't want to talk about it because he hasn't filed his retirement yet. We don't want anyone to know yet. Once we list the house, then he's going to file his retirement and everything will start rolling. But yeah, so needless to say, it's just one of those things. Like, it's this weekend, and I'll probably show, like, I'll show some video of it. I got a really cute outfit. I got a gray skirt and like a Christmassy kind of long sleeve top that I'm going to wear. They do like a ugly sweater contest, and I was going to get an ugly sweater. Then I changed my mind. I decided not to. But he has one. I'll just make him wear his ugly sweater. It'll be fine. There's people there I really don't like. There's people I was friends with when we first moved down who kind of just not good people. And I found that out really quick. And so it's just one of those things. So we'll go for dinner and we'll stay for the drawings. And I don't know. Right now the plan is not to do karaoke, but I might, just so I can record it so you guys can see me do karaoke once. And I would love to get back into singing like I used to, but there was so much drama involved with karaoke because there just was karaoke is usually at bars, which means it usually goes crazy drama crazy, and I'm just not interested in that life. So it's whatever. Needless to say, that's kind of where things are at on my PTSD episode. And that is probably why any video I record today will probably be a little bit faster talking. It's not to a point where I need to take my medication, so I'm not going to take medication if I don't need to. It just means I'm talking a little faster. So I will apologize for that, for probably 3 videos this week. But I'm really trying to get 3 videos made on Mondays, and then do my Thursday video, my Friday video on Thursdays. So that's kind of how I'm doing things right now, my Thursday, Friday, Saturday videos, because I'm doing quote-unquote Vlogmas, but no Sundays. And I'm trying to come up with content for you guys. But since this happened, I'm just adding in the fact that I've done a little bit of work this morning on myself before I started doing videos. So I've been trying to put up the videos for 10 a.m. And, you know, it's just been a day. And it is what it is. And I reached out to my husband. I was like, maybe if somebody wants to offer us money for the house. And I'm like, no. Then he would have come to the door or stuck a card in the door or something, but he didn't even get out of the car, which just creeps me out. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the reasons I'm glad we don't usually park out where you can see our vehicle, because I don't need people knowing I'm home. I like it when people think I'm not home, because pretty much anyone trying to come to my door at that point thinking I'm not home probably don't have anything good to go on about it, or they're just trying to sell me something. So, yeah, needless to say, it is what it is. All's well that ends well. I will be fine, but I did want to talk about PTSD and how it affects me. So if I'm having wheezing right now, it's part of my PTSD, believe it or not. I get wheezing. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so that was my morning, and that is why I'm a little bit jumpy today. But I'm going to finish this video and have some lunch, and I will see you guys later. Bye.